Greetings, dear viewers. I'm Quill Quickcard, and welcome back to Nekopara Volume 3. Let's hop back into it. Last time we went to an amusement park, and everybody had fun and Maple sang. And Cinnamon was tied up on stage. Let's just move on from that. Hey, the hell are you doing? You've been so damn miserable lately. She seems normal whenever customers are around, though. It's love. She's definitely in love. Chocolat heard that when sighing a lot, it means they're in love. Oh, there. You are just too precious, Chocolat. Alright. Jeez. Oh, Cinnamon. Jesus. Ugh. That is way too much right in my face in the first minute. Just leave this to me. Mei-chan. What? Today's weather is just so nice, isn't it? There's not a cloud in the sky. Wow, is that right? It's nice and warm, isn't it? Hey, Mei-chan? The Tokyo stock market sure looks bullish today, doesn't it? Okay, sure. Wow, is that right? The stock traders must be happy. Other than that... Yeah, that did not work. Monsina, I know you were ready to go all out when you said to leave it to you, but what the hell are you doing? Cinnamon is a Catgirl of mystery. No one truly understands her. Hey, Mei-chan? Did you know that penguins actually do bend their knees when they walk? So if you stretched out their legs, you'd see that they're actually super long. Wow, is that right? Then they should stretch out their legs when they walk. Hey! If a cat presses the tip of its tongue against its lower gums to hide it, it can drink hot things without burning itself. Wow, is that right? But what's wrong with just letting things cool off? Look! I prepared some tea, which is a comfy 95 degrees Celsius. That is way too hot. I'm not as bad as you, Mei-chan, but I'm still not good with hot things. So let's try an experiment, okay? So you tuck away your tongue under your gums like this. And even though the tip of your tongue is sensitive to heat, you can drink something hot without feeling a thing. Just tuck away your tongue. Oh, God. Calm down, girl. The tip of your tongue is sensitive, so... Very sensitive, so... It's hot, so tuck it away. Girl, you've got issues. Can you cut that out? We're supposed to be working, you know. Wait a sec. She didn't react at all. Why didn't she react? I feel your pain, Cinnamon One-chan. I feel your pain. Chocolat doesn't really get it, but she's gonna send out good thoughts to her. You can do it. Hang in there, Cinnamon-chan. See, Mei-chan? If I do it like this, I can drink hot things in one gulp. Oh. Yeah, no. No, you can't. Not a 95 degrees Celsius cup of liquid. Or just Cinnamon's drooling so much. Ugh, that's gross. Could you, like, not do that? Even kind-hearted Kasha would fire you if he saw you playing with our goods like that. Whoa. Monsita's wiggling around like crazy, and Pome's just totally unfazed. A savage. Maple is a savage. I feel you, Cinnamon One-chan. I feel you. Keep at it. Keep trying, Cinnamon-chan. This is a very strange interaction. The shop is pretty crazy despite the lack of customers. That was weird. Alright. If that's how it's going to be. Oh, Maple, are you on your break? Yeah, I have been for a while. Her reply is cold and deliberate. A nail file and nail polish rest on the table. Are you doing your nails? I guess. Fixing my nails always helps me feel relaxed. If they don't look good, I can't stop thinking about them until they're fixed. Maple raises her hand to examine her nails as she speaks. I guess that's just the thing catgirls do. It's like she's sharpening her nails because she's angry or something. As I ponder the mystery of these catgirls, I fill a kettle with hot water and bring out the tea leaves. So, you've been kind of zoning out a lot lately. Is anything wrong? Nah, nothing you need to worry about. Well, I'm worried anyway. I said it's nothing. Jeez. Now what do I do? I feel like she's been acting strange ever since we came back from the amusement park. But what am I supposed to do if she won't talk to me about it? Silence. I'm not much of a talker in the first place, but if she's upset about something, I can't just leave her alone. Is she going to quit? With a troubled mind, I begin preparing the tea leaves I just brought out. Can she quit? I'm very unclear on the legal standing of catgirls in this society. Hey, Kasho? I turn to her. Why do you think you opened a bakery? She stares at her now perfectly manicured and polished fingers, zoning out again. Her voice was flat and emotionless. Why? Okay, so like, your parents' place is a pretty old Japanese confectionery, right? It's all based on these ancient techniques, and you have to follow all these strict guidelines and stuff, don't you? So why did you leave home just to start a bakery? She stares at me, her gaze unassuming. Why, huh? Well, a lot of reasons. A lot, huh? Like, if you don't want to talk about it, that's cool. She's not pursuing it, instead just idly resting her chin on one hand while fiddling with her phone with the other. So why did she ask that question then? I honestly have no idea what she's thinking. She must have had something in mind, but... Hey, you like catgirls, right, Kasha? Do I like catgirls? Well, as far as I'm aware, you have 4 current sexual partners who are all catgirls, so... I'm going to assume the answer is yes. Not cats, like actual catgirls, like us. I mean, yeah, I do, but... Oh no, not like that. I mean, like, are you only attracted to catgirls? Finally, we're getting to important questions. Excuse me? What the hell is she getting at, bringing up something like that? I have absolutely no clue what her aim is with this. You've got a lot of catpanions, you know. That's why I'm like, does he only like catgirls? No, that's not it at all. I never expected to have catgirls as my partners. Much less 4 of them, but I keep that part to myself. Each of them has their own charms though, right? There's no way I could rank them. Coward! Everyone seems to be fine with it too, so... I groan in bewilderment. Yeah, that seems about right for you. Huh? You don't seem like the kind of guy who'd care if someone was a cat girl or a human, I mean. What? Oh, that's... I mean, I guess so. Maple puts her phone back in her pocket and stands up. Sorry for asking something weird. I'm done with my break. See ya. Bye, Maple. That Maple? What's with her? She's leaving, and I'm still as confused as to when all this started. Dumbfounded, I stare at Maple's back as she exits the room. Time for my break! Oh, Cinnamon! Is Maple relieving you? Yes, Mei-chan's taking over for now. Cinnamon gently lowers herself onto the sofa. I pour some hot water from the kettle and place a cup of black tea in front of Cinnamon. Wow, thank you. Sorry to make you go to all that trouble. Don't worry about it. I wanted some tea too. I was going to have extra anyway, even if you hadn't come along. She nods to me, smiling. The two of us quietly begin to sip our tea. Then we return our cups to their saucers, each one making a little clack as we set them down. Ah. Now Cinnamon is sighing? What's wrong? I never hear you sighing. Oh, sorry. That wasn't a sigh. That was, right. I was just breathing heavily because I'm drooling. Come on. You think I'm gonna buy that? Maybe not. I guess trying to hide it was kind of pointless. Another sigh. That one was even deeper. The two of us both take another sip of our tea. Cinnamon glances at me, her head slightly lowered. I swear there is something about her chest that looks really off to me. I don't know if it's the angle. I don't know if she's like kind of squishing them together. There is just something about the model here that I really honestly find like just unappealing. Mei-chan hasn't been well lately. She takes another small sip. Ever since we went to the amusement park, right? She inclines her head in a slight nod. May I use your computer for a moment, Kasha-san? My computer? I hand my laptop over to her. She deftly navigates to a web page and then turns the laptop toward me. Can you take a look at this? This is... displayed on the screen is a video of Maple singing on the stage. See, here it looks a lot better. Like, here the proportions look more natural. The proportion and the positioning. When she's facing directly forward, though, like, there's just really something about that angle I don't like. This is from the other day, isn't it? Yes. Take a look at the comments section. She scrolls down so I can see the comments. That Catgirl is cute. I didn't know there was such a cute Catgirl around. This Catgirl is so good at singing. The comment section is mostly filled with variations of those things. What is all this? It looks like she's gotten pretty popular. Yes, I think you're right. But... Cinnamon takes a breath before continuing. I think it's possible that Mei-chan is worried about being thought of as just a cat girl. Not that she said that out loud, of course, so it's just a guess, but... She furrows her brow in frustration. She's worried about being seen as just a cat girl, huh? Hey, you like cat girls, right, Kasha? You don't seem like the kind of guy who'd care if someone was a cat girl or a human, I mean. Maple's words echo in my mind. Something like this has happened before. It has? She nods, her mouth contorting into a pained smile. Mei-chan used to love singing, but... Well, you saw it, didn't you, Kasha-san? In that old video? The video I'd watched back at the amusement park. I nod to Cinnamon. There were quite a few comments on that video, but... I think it must have been a shock to her to see all the comments, good and bad, refer to her as Catgirl. All because of the word Catgirl, huh? Even if they have good things to say, they still call her Catgirl. Even if they have mean things to say, they still call her Catgirl. She said she wanted to be a singer. It would have definitely been a shock for the young Maple in that video. She's proud by nature, so it's not hard to imagine. She's been out of it ever since what happened at the amusement park. And whenever you ask what's wrong, she just dodges the question, right? Right. So that's what's been going on. It looks like this video has been circulating a lot since it was uploaded. A lot of people have left comments on it. It seems to have an endless parade of comments like the one Cinnamon showed to me. I just wanted to hear Mei-chan sing again. But I guess I went overboard and ended up hurting her. She hangs her head, turning her eyes away from me. She breathes out a long, long sigh. In response, I gently bop her on the head. You really do like Maple, don't you, Cinnamon? You're more like best friends than sisters. Huh? Best friends? She looks up at me with a wide-eyed expression. You are sisters, but your relationship isn't like Coconut and Azuki's. It's not like Chocolat and Vanilla's either. I guess you could say you two are on equal ground with each other. You're like two friends who really get along. They're not like Coconut and Azuki, where one is clearly the older sister and the other is the younger one. And they don't cling to each other like Chocolat and Vanilla do. But I do remember Maple always seeming troubled, always trying to help out somehow, worrying about whether the results of her actions would be good or bad. It just seems like the kind of relationship that only really close friends have. That's what I meant. I suppose... Maybe Mei-chan and I are something like that. Or... It's more like I want to be Mei-chan's best friend. That seems closer to the truth. She furrows her brow again, and she smiles at me, but her smile seems a little ashamed. I give her another gentle pat on the head. I'm worried about Maple too. Damn yawns. I'm going to see if I can get any clues from her. I'm not much of a negotiator, though, so I don't know how much success I'll have. If it's you asking, I'm sure she'll let something slip. Would it be alright if I asked Mei-chan myself? Sure. I'm going to try talking to her a little, too. I nod to her. Maple and Cinnamon are both part of my family. I want to do everything I can to help them. That's the honest truth. Oh, and this is going to sound a little weird, but... Can I use your computer on my break, please? Why can I guess what you want the computer for? She fidgets, embarrassed. I don't mind, but why? That is probably not the question you should be asking. Oh, I just remembered something I want to look up. Oh, what? Dude, take the hint. It's not like anything weird. Don't worry. It's just something I can't look up back home, that's all. I guess you could say it's something I want to look at while I'm alone. Wait, no, I mean, something I want to look up. It's nothing strange, okay? I guess it's just like intellectual curiosity? Do that at your own house. I take my laptop away from the panting Cinnamon. No! Kasha-san doesn't believe me! I just wanted to enjoy my break a little bit. Yeah? And what was it you were planning on enjoying? That scornful gaze of yours again. Ha 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 ha. Okay, calm down, girl. You really don't break character, do you? Nope. I am who I am, after all. And I was just coming to think of her in a new light. Well, I guess this is what the announcer meant. She is, as usual, a slightly bothered-looking Catgirl. I was a bit late because I went to the toilet. Yeah, sure, that might as well be the name of that chapter. Why not? That made me thirsty. In the sense that he was talking about tea, and that made me want a sip of my tea. So, what do you think? Although for once I used a kind of tea leaf we don't usually have. It might be the one we don't usually have, but it turned out pretty much perfect anyway. Since we're not really a tea shop, I figure it's fine if I only stock my favorite brands, right? Maple shrugs, waving her hand dismissively. Anyway, the day our cake shop starts seriously dealing in tea is the day we'll have lost our way. Basically, I'm saying I haven't been focusing on tea over your cakes. Actually, I don't know what kind of plans you had after this, so... There's a place nearby I figured we could poke our heads into. So that's what you're getting at? There's some that's sold by this new tea shop. I leave, closing the store to the others, while my secretary of tea and I walk home. I steal a glance at Maple as we walk side by side. Maple seems no different from usual. Though I can't say whether usual is downcast or just cold. She is doing her work, but I can tell she's not putting in a ton of effort. Because she's a Catgirl. I remember what Cinnamon told me earlier this evening. I take another glance at Maple's face. What? You've been peeking at me for a while now. Though I only happened to catch you. I'm not mad, I'm just wondering. She turns her head just enough to look at me out of the corner of her eye. Oh, it's nothing in particular, just... My attempt to lie gets caught in my throat midway. Now I'm not sure what to say. I turn away from Maple, who seems upset, and turn my gaze toward the night sky. My bad. Yeah, right. That's right. What are you doing, agreeing with yourself? No, it's just because I'm not that great at catching small details. I wonder if I can just ask it straight. Okay, seriously, what are you saying? She stares at me, head cocked suspiciously. I turn my head back toward her and meet her gaze. You know that video from when you were a kitten? When you said you wanted to be a singer? What was that? Is that what you wanted to ask about? She idly runs a hand through her hair and lets out an exaggerated sigh. Maple has probably guessed what I really want to ask about by now. Are you making me work overtime because I'm not your catpanion? I think I need to bring up the volume just a little. The background music does need to be a little more elevated. Chest bounciness is fine where it is. If there's something you want from me, are you gonna, tell me or what? What kind of person do you take me for? A horny pastry puffer, to use Vanilla's words. You do have 4 catpanions. Well, that's... She's not wrong, though, so I just shut up. I'm not making her work overtime because I want to start a love affair, though. Still, I've got enough common sense to know that with 4 cat companions, I'm not really convincing anyone. I turn my gaze away from Maple and look up at the night sky. I mean, it's not like they're unhappy, so I have no problem with it. And I'm not the one who said that anyway. She glances at me with the mischievous eyes and a wry smile. Is she the one who's unhappy? I hear her grunt before looking up at the sky with me. You saw that video, didn't you? It was something I thought of a lot. But I gave up on that stupid kittenhood dream a long time ago. Her tone is wistful. Her answer is blunt and unaffected. But you still think about it now, don't you? Her expression stiffens. But she quickly relaxes, and when she speaks again, it's in that same aloof tone. It's not like that. I was pampered so much back then. Do you really think I understood how the world works? In the first place, a Catgirl having a dream is just dumb, isn't it? Maple. The comments on the video all said something similar. Because she's a Catgirl. I can see that one word weighing down on Maple. But everything she said just now seems so hollow. I'm not sure she believes it herself. If that's true, then how did you get so good at singing? I stop in my tracks and hurl a question at her. Kasho? She turns to me. Seeing her eyes widening, I continue without hesitation. There's no way you could get that good without practicing. Her brow furrows with unease, and she casts her gaze downward. The casual air that had surrounded her when we were side by side is nowhere to be found. At the bottom of my field of vision, I notice her wringing her pale, slender hands. I take a step toward her and pat her slumped head. The people who eat my cakes. I'm always so happy to see their smiles. Huh? She raises her head. What you asked me before. That's why I wanted to become a pâtissier. Kasho? Talking about myself is a little embarrassing. A reluctant smile drifts onto my face, and I continue. Ever since I was little, my dad told me that I would be studying to make Japanese sweets. I never considered that I had any other choice. So, I did as he said, and studied how to make Japanese sweets. Kasho? She doesn't say anything else. Maple stares right at me, waiting for me to continue. Since my family has some ancient traditions, my upbringing was pretty strict. Playing with friends, club activities, hobbies. I had to forego all of them for the sake of studying the family trade. Well, not that I regret all that. Even after all this time, I still don't. I can't make the bitter smile on my face go away. Maple's eyes are wide and bright as the moon at this point, but I keep going. But one day, I went to a patisserie by myself. Everyone there looked so happy eating their cake. Everyone. Even those who might be austere or sad otherwise. Every single customer had a smile on his or her face. I recall the memories of that visit, and I give voice to even the parts I had blocked away in my heart. Before, I was completely focused on my family's trade and saw nothing else. Then, someone asked me, "Why is it that you're making these sweets?" Back then, I really didn't know what I had been doing up until that point. I struggled with it, but I decided that I wanted to be like that person. I wanted to make something that could put a smile on anyone's face as they ate it. Enough that I was willing to give up all that I had worked so hard and so long for. Maple's expression hardens, and I watch her ears turn toward me to take in every word. So I give voice to every last sentiment. My dad, as well as others around me, said many harsh things to me. But I knew I had to be true to myself. I decided to turn toward my own dream, no matter what those around me thought. Kasho? I caused a lot of trouble for Shigure and our mom, and I did some incredibly dumb things. Maybe there could have been a brighter future for me somewhere along the line, but Right now, I'm happy. This time my smile isn't bitter or reluctant. The smile I show Maple is one that reflects my true feelings. Before I know it, Maple's fingers, which she had clasped together so tightly, have loosened up. You're pretty stupid yourself. I can see myself doing some pretty dumb things, too. Still, if I thought my dream was stupid, I wouldn't have followed it. We each let out a little chuckle. I put my hands on Maple's head one more time. That's why I plan to listen to what others have to say. That's why I couldn't just leave you alone, Maple. Kasho? Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm dumber than I thought. Her smile is completely devoid of the mischievousness I saw earlier. With renewed vigor, she straightens up, standing up to her full height. You know, you sure like meddling in other people's business. I couldn't stop if I wanted to. Yep, I know you really couldn't. Everything that just happened seems like it took place in a dream. Maple laughs, sounding more relaxed than usual. I don't do the things I do for anyone else's sake, you know. Whether someone's a person or a catgirl. That sort of thing is totally irrelevant. Maple sounds like she's trying to convince herself of that. I nod to her in agreement. She raises her head and replies with a small nod of her own. I am me. I'll live the way I want to. You know, you're really not a crafty guy. I can tell just from your story how simple you are, and it's kind of scary. But I'll make sure I don't forget it. Thanks, Kasho. And Cinnamon, too. Huh? Cinnamon? Maple turns and I follow her gaze. What? Mei-chan? How? Did you think I wouldn't notice? I knew you'd been following us since, like, we left the house. I thought I was being careful. Cinnamon reluctantly drags herself out from hiding. Cinnamon, were you following us the whole time? I was curious about what you and Mei-chan were doing. But I don't think you were going to do anything lewd, okay? I was just really worried about Mei-chan. Even if you don't straight up deny it, I know there's more to it than that. You told Kasho to help, right? I didn't tell him anything. I just didn't know what to do, so I asked Kasho-san what he thought, and, I'm not really, like, mad, though. Sheesh. Maple tenderly pats Cinnamon's head. Thanks for worrying about me. And for the other day. Thanks for giving me another chance to sing. She smiles awkwardly. Nonetheless, she's direct with thanking Cinnamon. Mei-chan? Of course I'm glad. So glad. I thought you might have hated me, Mei-chan, and I was worried. Oh. I don't hate you. Not for something like that. I'll always be by your side. You know that, don't you? But... Aw. Poor Cinnamon. Cinnamon starts to sob uncontrollably. Maple pulls her into a hug, comforting her. Their relationship is so sweet. Without an ounce of hesitation, I smile at the two cat girls and pet both of them. You too, Kasho. Thanks. I'm gonna try talking to Shigure myself. Yeah, sounds like a good idea. Maple's face lights up. Ugh, there's that yawn again. I yawn a lot when I do the visual novels. Mabel's face lights up in a smile as she nods to me. I pat both of their backs. Now, how about we head home? I mean, did we ever stop by that tea shop? I'm pretty sure we were heading to a tea shop. Yeah. Let's go already. Mei-chan, Kasha-san! Wow! Wait, Cinnamon, your snot's getting everywhere! Oh my gosh! Stop crying so much, you big baby! Here, take a tissue. I'm sorry! Yeah, I'm not mad. Don't cry. It feels like we've all gotten a little closer to each other. Side by side, the three of us head home to where the others are waiting for us. You would like to start taking singing seriously. My, isn't this just the most wonderful development? I shall support you as much as I can. Wait, seriously? I am opposed to you suddenly leaving the house and performing on the street, but if you say you wish to pursue your dreams, then I see no reason not to cheer you on. No, well, I guess you're right, but the fact that Shigure gives in so readily is kind of anticlimactic. But like Shigure said, it's up to Maple to decide what she wants to do. So there's no reason for her mother figure not to cheer her on. It seems perfectly natural to me. Just, if you are going to do it, you must put in as much effort into it as possible. I will not allow you to quit halfway or only do the bare minimum amount of work. I'll tell you right now that I won't be doing anything like that. Besides, it's not like I'm not prepared for it anyway. If you are prepared, then that's fine. You must do your best. Her arms are crossed, and her response is immediate. My dear little sister is too handsome for her own good. I should expect nothing less from the Catgirl's little mother, though. She nods, satisfied, and I stare at her with a hint of admiration in my eyes. Isn't that great? Do your best, Mei-chan. Shokola will be cheering you on too. Your songs are super awesome, Mei-chan. Yep. As your family, we expect to get into your shows for free sometimes. Yeah, thanks. I'll work as hard as I can. You won't be disappointed. She's embarrassed about growing up. Maple One-chan is amazing, isn't she? Gosh, shut up. I'm doing this because I want to, that's all. I know you have much to think about, Maple, but I am nonetheless glad to hear about this directly from you. Once a person resolves to follow their dreams, there's not much anyone else can do about it. Yeah, definitely. It's all thanks to her mother's training. No, it's because you supported her, Nisama. There is still much I haven't experienced yet. She smiles, looking proud of how well her girls are growing. As long as I can help Shigure with the things she can't do on her own, as long as everyone can decide what they want to do, I'm happy. There is one thing I wanted to ask. Even though you knew what Maple was worrying about, you left that video up there? Indeed. It is easy to be overprotective, but if it made her think about the matter on her own... I am their mother figure, after all. She inclines her head and smiles. She might be small, but she's still able to support the rest of us on her back. Shigure is always thinking about her surrogate daughters, the Catgirls. I pat my beloved sister's head. Oh, Shigure, there's one thing I wanted to ask. I heard that even if I can already sing, it's a good idea to play an instrument too. So, can I, buy an instrument that'd go with my singing? I have some money of my own that I can use. A good idea? Where'd you hear something like that? I am connected to Wi-Fi, and I do have friends all over the internet, you know. I mean, it does sound good to know that the girls are not particularly isolated into this, you know, little slice of world that we see. That is a very healthy thing. And your friends all over the internet will answer any question that comes flowing to them through the fiber optic cables. We sure live in a convenient era, don't we? Indeed. Though it does allow for an increase in the number of shut-ins. I see. They nod enthusiastically in mutual understanding. I think this is the first Shigure is hearing of Maple's friends, too. It was a night when I felt like these two proud girls were looking down on me for some reason. Apparently they think that you having a harem of 4 Catgirl sexual partners is not impressive, I guess. Isn't being Soleil's idol good enough? The next day off. Wow, it's here! The day is finally here! Stop freaking out. It's not even that special. We're just going to buy an instrument. It's not just that. You're taking your first steps as a singer, Mei-chan. If this were a documentary, we'd be walking along here and saying something like, "This is where Mei-chan's legend first began." Or some other kind of narration like that. Yeah. Oh my, Cinnamon's shivering all over. You're kind of embarrassing, so could you, like, calm down? You're pretty excited, huh, Cinnamon? They are sisters, but I'm pleased to see Cinnamon being that happy for Maple. They say they're best friends, you know. Yes, that's right. This relationship is certainly one of close comrades. You can frame it however you want, it's still gonna be weird when I start having sex with both of them, okay? We're headed toward an instrument store near Yokosuka Station. Like Cinnamon said, we're here to buy Maple an instrument. Shigure has a spring in her step, as if she is a mother celebrating her daughter going off on her own for the first time. But hey, what do I know? Mei-chan, do you know what kind of instrument you want to buy? Since I'll be playing it while I'm singing, I figure I want a guitar. People who can sing and play at the same time are totally hot, so it's perfect for me, right? That's our Mei-chan, always so full of confidence. I guess I should just wait till I get to the store to choose something I like, though. Yes, that's right. I'll find one that suits you too, Mei-chan. Are you sure about this? You're always helping out the store, so I'd be willing to buy you a practice guitar, but don't worry, okay? I got it. I'm the one who wants it, so I'll be the one who buys it. You're way too soft on me, Kasho. Or are you trying to impress me? Don't you think I could do better than that if I was, moron? I fire back at Maple as she grins at me impishly. I can tell that Nisama and Maple get along well. Oh yes, I'm a little jealous. Oh? Which one are you jealous of, Cinnamon? I think the answer is yes. Both, I guess. We pass the time talking like this as we head to our destination. Finally, we arrive at the instrument store I found on the web. Wow! Mei-chan, look, instruments! There are so many instruments! Well, duh. An instrument store without instruments would be pretty crappy. A guitar! There's a guitar over there! Come on, Mei-chan, let's go! There! I heard you already. They're not going anywhere, so you don't have to run. Kasho, Shigure, can I look around? Yes, of course. Take your time choosing. Shigure and I follow behind the two Catgirls. I don't really know if these are good or not. Oh yes, I don't really know either. Welcome! The kind-looking shopkeeper calls out to the two wandering cat girls. What can I help you find? If you need the information, just ask. Me? Right. I'm looking for a good guitar. A good, cool guitar that matches me. That doesn't really mean anything. I see she's gone into snob mode. But the shopkeeper takes it in stride. A good guitar, huh? How about an electric guitar? Or maybe you'd like an acoustic guitar better. I want to sing and play. I want something that can match my singing. In that case, you want an acoustic guitar. Yeah, I'm looking for an acoustic guitar that fits me. Do you have any suggestions? Well, let's see. It still depends on what you want it to look and sound like, but... Anyway, if you're looking for the good ones, they're around here. The shopkeeper takes a guitar down and shows it to her. Oh yeah? Which ones? Huh? What? 1, 10, 100, 1,000... 200,000 yen? Is that really alright? Her grin stiffens, her lips trembling slightly. She's pointing to the price tag that says 200,000 yen. This sure has a lot of zeros on it. Yeah, I know. I bet a lot of people want me to lower the price. But if you want a good guitar, this is it. It is. Something like this, huh? I'm pretty sure something like this would be good for me, but, do you have any other recommendations? Others, eh? Let's see. If you want one that's a similar rank, but from a different maker, then how about this one? The shopkeeper takes down a different guitar and shows it to Maple. 300,000 yen. Blah! 300,000 yen! 300,000 yen is, that's... anything else like this sort of thing? Well, you really want something good, huh? Yeah, right? It has to be something good, right? You did not look into the pricings of these, did you? Kasha-san? Do you think I could get an advance on my part-time pay? If you need me to dress a little slutty or something, I guess I could do that too. That's weird thing to say. Okay, sure. She looks to me pleadingly. It seems like she's on the verge of bursting into tears. I guess she just can't drop her facade so easily. As I consider that, the color steadily drains from her cheeks. I have no choice but to save her from herself. Excuse me, shopkeeper. Do you have any recommendations for beginners? Where would I find them? Something geared toward beginners, eh? In that case, I'd recommend you get started with these intro guitars over here. They motion to another area with simpler guitars. The prices range from 30,000 to 50,000 yen. Thank you, that is much more reasonable. The cheaper ones usually have something wrong with them, but at any rate, even bottom-of-the-barrel guitars sound good enough to practice on. They also come with intro textbooks, so this is my recommendation if you're looking to start. I see. So, Maple. Sorry for making a scene. A beginner's acoustic guitar set, please. Alright, sure thing. Just a moment, please. Mei-chan always has to be Mei-chan, huh? Oh my, yes. We're learning a lot about her. Yeah, I guess so. Though my companion's smiles appear to be bitter. I know they actually enjoy watching these events unfold. Kasho, is this okay? I think I can pay for this much on my own, but... Her tails and ears slump in dejection. She looks up at me apologetically. I'm the one who got you started on all this. Besides, I wanted to buy it for you anyway. I wasn't just saying that. I really want to support you in this. Kasho? Maple clutches the newly purchased guitar case to her chest. It's heartwarming to see her so excited about it. I owe you a lot, you know. Anyway, we're family, aren't we? Don't be so high-strung. I pat Maple's head as she grumbles to herself. Her grip on the guitar tightens and she nods her head. Okay. Well, if you're gonna spoil me, Kasho, then to pay you back, I better practice hard. I'm gonna sing for you one day. I promise. Though her normal confidence is gone, she speaks without hesitation. She extends an outstretched pinky towards me. All right, I'm looking forward to it. I stick my own pinky out, and the two of us firmly link our fingers. This kind of passion isn't really part of either of their characters. It just reeks of you, doesn't it, Chigure-chan? Yes, it does. How very, 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 very bittersweet. I'm getting embarrassed just watching them. I always knew natural impulses were the most wonderful things ever. They're certainly both in touch with their natural sides. What's going on behind us? Aren't those two always like that? The two of them are huddled together, whispering and mumbling about something. Let's see. First off, I set it up like this. Then my index finger goes here, my middle finger goes here. My ring finger goes... I'm stretching as far as I can, but... She fumbles with her new guitar. She skips the pick in her right... Ugh! That's third big yawn this episode. She skims the pick in her right hand over the strings. One more time, just like that. Yeah. Wow, so cool, Mei-chan. You look happy. Very nice. Maple sits at the other end of the dining table. The rest of us stare intently at her as she frantically scans the beginner's manual. It's nothing to be happy about. I'm not some kitten who doesn't know anything. You don't have to get all excited over me finally playing a single note. Okay, so next is G. My index finger here, middle finger here. Pinky goes here, I guess? I managed to play G, too. Mei-chan looks so happy, doesn't she? I think she's forgotten that we exist. Clumsily, she continues to strum the notes she just learned. Then she hugs her guitar happily without an ounce of shame. This really is thanks to you, Kasho-san. Thank you. I didn't do anything. Actually, you probably just dropped somewhere between 300 and 500 USD. That's not an insignificant amount of money, even if it's completely within your means. You told me about what was going on, Cinnamon, and I just talked to Maple a bit. If anything, you did more than me. I refill everyone's tea. My Kasha-san, you're always so cool. It is in Nii-sama's nature, after all. It truly makes my little sister's heart flutter. I'm not his little sister, but my heart's all aflutter too. A flutter? What the hell do you mean by that? I have no idea what language they're speaking, but they seem to be able to understand each other. I really don't think I did anything that special, though. Now then, I leave Maple in your care, Nii-sama. I shall be returning now. I have plans to eat dinner with Mother and Father. Ah, so you're leaving them here tonight. I see. Afterwards, I shall return Chocolat and Vanilla, who are at our parents' house, and call for Maple. Ah, Chocolat and Vanilla aren't here either. How convenient. Alright, got it. If Maple wishes to stay here and practice, I see nothing wrong with letting her. My house is above the bakery, but they're essentially completely separate. The walls are pretty thick. How convenient. So I'm not worried about her being too loud. If anything, I'm worried about disturbing Maple from her trance. I meet Shigure's gaze and nod before seeing her out through the front door. Alright, Cinnamon and I are off. Okay, let me know when you're coming back. Yes, and we're leaving Mei-chan in your care. The door of the waiting taxi opens, and the two climb in. Cinnamon's a lot like Maple too, huh? I mutter to myself. I watch the car drive into the distance until it's just a speck on the horizon. Now then, Chocolat and Vanilla are here, so I guess I better start prepping for tomorrow or something. I'm guessing that's not what's about to happen. I stretch as I head toward the strangely quiet kitchen. My fingers are killing me. Maple opens and closes her hand, stiff from straining to reach and press the strings. Then she looks up and scans the room. Huh? Where did Shigure and Maple go? I'm assuming you mean Cinnamon. They went home. I think Shigure said she'd come get you soon. They went home without me realizing it. Wait, and it's already nighttime, huh? She looks at the clock, then at her phone, and her eyes go wide. I hand the bewildered Maple a mug of hot tea. That's very kind. I could have at least said something. You were so caught up in your practicing, though. She blows on the tea to cool it down. People keep worrying about me. Like, seriously. I shouldn't be the kind of person who causes trouble for everyone, though. No one feels like you're causing trouble. Maple continues to blow on the tea, and still hasn't taken a sip. She lets a chuckle escape from her softly smiling lips. That's because you're making sure of that, Kasho. I have to at least try to make sure everyone keeps feeling that way. That sounds like a good plan. I nod in agreement. She continues to blow on the mug until, finally, she brings the rim to her lips and takes a sip. Ah! Maybe I should have made iced tea instead. I watch as Maple scrunches up her face and sticks out her tongue. Oh, hey, Kasha, can I borrow your nail clippers? Nail clippers? Didn't you just fix your nails the other day? Dude, she is learning a guitar. Her fingers are going to be fucked for a while. I cock my head curiously as I hand over the nail clippers. Well, they were fine until now. As she says that, she clips off the tips of one of her perfectly maintained nails with a snap. Maple? She continues eagerly, the clippers snapping rhythmically. She clips and clips, and her beautiful, long, and slender nails have been uniformly cut down in size. I thought you really cared about your nails. They get in the way of playing guitar, so I don't really have a choice. She says it like it should be a foregone conclusion. She moves on to smoothing out the newly roughened edges with the nail clipper's file. This should be good. She inspects her now shortened nails, looking satisfied, and gives a short nod. You're really serious about this. Well, duh. Who do you think I am? Once I've made up my mind to do something, it's all I'm gonna do. As she says that, she lays the guitar on her legs again and begins to set it up. How about taking a short break? If you try to do too much all at once, then you're gonna forget a lot of it. I'll make something for dinner. I wonder if I should let you convince me. Nah, I'm gonna practice as much as I can. Like, that's why I cut my nails, right? With that, she buries herself in the beginner's manual again. I unconsciously stifle a laugh. Turning away from Maple, I head into the kitchen. Is she being diligent or just stubborn? You say something? No, nothing. You definitely said something. What? I was wondering what I should make for dinner. That's not it. That is not what you just said. So, how do you feel about pasta? Wait a sec, don't ignore me. Hey! Maple can be too cute sometimes. As I muse to myself, I begin to prepare dinner with Maple's clumsy guitar playing as a soundtrack. Chocolate and Vanilla are in a food coma, so they're staying here. Ah, Maple is staying the night. And yet we get a time skip. Okay, we threw down all the flags for a sex scene, and then we didn't have one. You tricked me this time, game. But I know it's coming. I'm not especially eager about that, but I do know. But I'm afraid that is going to have to wait until the next one.